I was the most burnt out, the most. So first I got this my little nap spot. Current read that I've been reading. And I just got back home from the hospital. I had to take my sister to like the emergency because she got sick. I had this plan that once she would be out of the hospital, I would drop her off at her school and go to college. But she's not feeling that better, so she's not gonna go to school. I'm also not going to college right now because I had classes from 9 to 12 and then straight at I think like 1:30, and then my 10 a.m. class just got cancelled. So I was just literally, I had my breakfast, I was gonna eat this and just rush out the door. But I can be a little slow and leave by 10 because I do have a class at 11 and then at 1:30, so I am gonna go. The problem is I had an assignment due in the class at 1:30, so I have to figure out a way to do that. For the assignment due today, we had to watch a movie. Guru is the movie, and we had to write our review on it and like how it correlates to our syllabus and all that. So since I have an hour right now and then I'll have an hour for the class, I think I'll just try to skip it and just watch the main parts just so I understand the story and see the relevance. Day before yesterday, it was Valentine's Day, so me, Pratham and Prachi, we went to, technically it's Safdarganj, which I was told, I always assumed it to be a horse cars market, but there is a market in Safdarganj near Deer Park where there is a cafe we've been going to I think for 2 years now. We love their ramen so much. And there's also an Asian market, it's called Mr. K. So we got a few things, okay? Technically Pratham gifted both of us these things. So first I got this face mask. I don't know when I'm gonna use this. I was planning on it for Sunday, but I got too tired and didn't use it. But I'm excited to use this. And then the best thing is I got these clips to do my makeup and all that, to you know, put my hair back. So let me use it right now because I want to finish up my makeup. I only have sunscreen on right now and I did go on with a little bit of blush, but so cute. These are so much better honestly, because before these I was using these clips that come with like the hair roller and always some hair would get stuck here, but these worked fine. But of course these are so much cuter. Like, I'm watching my movie on 2x right now just to get through it. Also, we are starting to get our assignments, presentation and all those. I have an assignment due this week, I think Friday. Yeah, so I have to do some proper studying for that because that teacher will be very thorough with his assignments. I already know that. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch my movie and we'll see if I'm able to finish my assignment and come up with a review that quick. Okay, I am at my little nap spot, as I like to call it. This is basically the NCC ground of our college and I love coming here when I have gaps between my classes. I have an hour free till my next class, so I'm gonna rest here because I'm tired. It's been a hectic morning for sure, so I'm gonna rest here. I have not done my assignment yet, but I don't really mind. I can give it next class. So I'm gonna finish my movie once I'm back home. I just have a lot of assignments, presentations and tests coming up this week and then the next week, so it's gonna be hectic for sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna rest here for some time. took my hair out from my ponytail, but I've had my lunch. I put away some clothes. But anyways, I am going to rest now. If you watched my previous vlogs, you would see that mostly, like honestly 99% what I would be doing is after I've had my lunch and all that, I would get straight to working, because I would think like that was my rest time and I'm done with resting and now I need to work, because I would have a lot of work, of course. And even if not, I would still make myself work right after having my lunch. But I've come to realize that that's a very unhealthy habit, because I'm not really giving myself enough time to decompress. Even when I have a lot of things to do, it's most difficult to do that when I have a lot of things to do. But I'm really trying to practice decompressing and resting, because I feel like this we'll talk about this in another video if you want me to go into detail about it, because I had a pretty off year. The entire 2025, I was completely off track. I was the most burnt out, the most overworked, the most sleep deprived, and just it was a lot. And it all backfired, of course, like towards the end of the year, because how much can you really take it, you know? So I've adapted better practices now, better routines, better habits, and I've had quite a few mindset shifts as well that helped me with this, because I just realized a lot of my mistakes, like things that led to the burnout in the first place and what I should be doing instead. And this all came with a lot of other things, just like switching up my content, because I have this thing of like I love watching vlogs, especially productive vlogs, but I also came to realize that because I would watch so many productive vlogs, I would feel this pressure 24/7 to be productive as well. I feel like that's why productive vlogs and productive day in my life, week in my life work, because they ignite that feeling in you. But that can become pretty unhealthy, because there's one thing being productive and then there's one being fake productive. So it was a lot of realizations, a lot of switching up my content, listening to podcasts. Yes, I listened to podcasts, and honestly I had a very deep discussion about this with Pratham as well, and I got some reality checks as well, which were very necessary. So I can go in depth about this later in some other video if you would want that. I am planning on making one. But anyways, so I'm gonna be in my bed, just watch either YouTube or Netflix, watch a series. Maybe I'll watch that movie, but I don't really want to, not gonna lie. Or I'm gonna read, because I'm in my comfy clothes and all that. And I actually wanted to do a book review, because why not? So this is my current read that I've been reading. This is my progress so far. Not a lot, but this is a pretty thick book, honestly, for at least a non-reader. But this is the book that we're reading, a Jack Reacher book. I love Jack Reacher, and this is the first book to this series that I've actually finished. This is the first foremost book that I've actually read all the way through. Finished it, and I'm very proud of myself, honestly. If you want a review on this, please let me know. I'll give you a brief review though, because I really want to, not gonna lie. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing series. If you like thriller, crime, mystery, a lot of fighting and all that, then it's a good series to go with, and a great series to watch as well. There are 3 seasons of this series on Prime Video. My favorite is the first season, my second favorite is the second season, and my third favorite is the third season. But that doesn't mean that the quality went down or anything like that. It's just gotten better. It's just that story wise, that would be my preference. But onto this book, I realized that there was so much that wasn't shown in the series, and it was really fun to read that, because I was like, oh, this was not in the series, but how cool that would have been. I finished this book, I would say, pretty fast. The only reason I might be struggling with this one is because for this book, since this has a season dedicated to it, I can visualize the characters, because I know the actors, you know, so I can visualize the actors, the characters much better. And again, the book is elaborated. The series does not have a lot of parts of it, of course, because they have to cut it down to what, I don't know, 10 episodes, I don't remember how many, but of course they have to cut it down. But for basically everything, I have a visual in my head, so it made it much easier for me to read this through and finish it up, because I actually watched the series a long time ago before I picked up this book, and then I rewatched the series before starting to read this, and then I watched the series again after I read this, just so see the, you know, similarities and all that, which somebody did call pretty useless, but I think it was a great use of my time. But this is the third book in the series. The second book is a little difficult to get, not gonna lie. I've tried on Amazon, I think it's a little too expensive, but this one Webby actually gifted me. So I am at page 115, so not bad progress, but I am determined to finish this one as well, because I have this goal of reading and collecting all of the books of the Jack Reacher series. How many books are there? 29 books. That's a lot, but honestly, that is the goal. That is the goal. So I'm just gonna read this while I have something on the screen playing, and I'm just gonna rest and chill. I have a call at 4:30, so I'm gonna just rest till then, and I'm gonna start my work day after that call. So yeah. स्पीड के लिए I can cut the gap that she's taking in between to say I'll try. अगर voice change होगी तो I won't. So on the note of my burnout and trying to regulate and overcome that and choose better systems and all that, I'm just trying to like optimize my life as much as possible, which I feel like sounds very serious now that I say it, but it's really not. It's just like the little things is all I'm gonna say, to be honest, because I don't know how to explain this. But what I am working on currently is optimizing my Notion to be the most useful, because I'm somebody who prefers like physical to-do list, physical journaling and all that, but I do feel like having one place that stores all the different links, pages, info and everything is better. I have a whole system of how I work for YouTube, my Instagram. I've been trying to grow my Instagram, so, and that's all over Google Docs and spreadsheets, because I just feel like that's way more efficient and time saving. But still having kind of like a master page that has all the links to everything, all the details to everything would be a smarter thing to do. Like I shared before as well, we have assessments piling up now, so I'm going to just do a brain dump master to-do list of everything that I need to do. Then I will delegate this and I'll make sure to do it over Notion only, so that I can see a week-wise visual scenario of everything that I need to get done. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. Okay, here is my master to-do list that I have going on. I have a lot of reels to edit and a lot of notes to actually catch up on. Also on this side, I have kind of this redirection navigation section with the important links for everything. So my Google Docs and my spreadsheet is linked here, and then my YouTube studio and all that. So yeah, this is what my Notion looks like for now. much later. It is like 1:15 a.m. right now, and I'm just doing my skincare in bed because I'm honestly tired. But I did not film dinner at all. We basically had Pratham and Pachi over for dinner. So when we meet, and especially when we go to each other's place for dinner, we yap a lot, and like I mean a lot, and about every possible thing that exists. So I always just forget to pick up my camera and vlog because the conversations are top tier, to be honest. But yeah, we just had them over for dinner, so that was super fun. I cleaned up my room, closed off my desk and all that. Now I'm just gonna chill in bed until I fall asleep. I have an audit tomorrow at college, so I won't be going to college because we won't have our classes. So I'm honestly just looking forward to like a productive day at home because I still have notes to complete and the assignments to work on, especially the ones that I have to give this week and also the ones I have to give next week. If I can get done with them as soon as possible, that would be the preference, only because I would like to work the least during weekends, you know, and just really take my weekends to just decompress and rest, because most weekends I go out. I try to keep at least one day for me to just be at home, so like either Saturday or Sunday. So we'll see, but yeah.